What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Let's do a quick little recap before anything of yesterday's free picks. So yesterday's free picks ended up hitting 60%, so 3 of 5 ended up cashing. We had Hartenstein cash his PRA for us, Dyson Daniels cashed RA, which is one of the freest props on the board, and then we had Trae Young points that cashed. Unfortunately, Capella decided to do cardio the second half, and he didn't cash us out on RA or rebounds. If he played his rebounds, then it still would have chalked, but he did chalk our RA, and then we had Sengun PRA, the goblin of the day, and it ended up chalking us as well, man. That game was super low scoring. I figured it would be a pretty defensive game, but it was a lot less action than I expected, and Sengun ended up with like 26 or 27 PRA, chalking us out. So unfortunate on a couple of those, but we are going to have a good day today. I can feel it. We got a pretty decent NBA slate. It is Sunday, so sometimes Sunday NBA can be a little bit weird. We do have NFL today as well. I do have a couple plays for NFL, but this is mostly just going to be an NBA video. I'm going to be honest. I got 2 NFL plays I like. I just threw in here, but we're not going to do a deep dive or anything through the game. So this is going to be mainly an NBA video, and hopefully you guys don't mind. But anyways, guys, we are going to pick a winner from yesterday's video to get a free month of VIP. If this video gets 150 likes, I'll pick another random comment down below to win a free month. So you do have to be subscribed to win. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, drop a comment below, hit the like button, and let me pick our winner from yesterday. So winner is going to be for, he said, Delay Events. I was the 150th like. Well, I appreciate you, Delay. Send me a message on Discord, man. You got a free month of VIP. Appreciate the love and support from all of you guys. And let's jump into these free picks for today. I do want to say, before we jump into the free picks, before we do that, first of all, this platform I'm on right here is called OUTLIER.bet. You'll see me pull up all the stats, all the records. This is my favorite platform to pull up stats from any of them. I've tried a lot of them. This one's my favorite. I think it's the cleanest. I think it has the best value. And you do get a 7-day free trial if you use our link down in the description. And if you guys want to get all of our plays, head on over to our Patreon or our WAP. They both send you to the same place, our Discord server. Our Discord is free to join. Would love to have you guys at least a part of the free community, even if you don't join VIP. Love to have you in the free community anyways. Your boy's struggling to talk. But link for that's down in the description as well. But now, let's jump into these picks for today. So our first pick of the day is going to be for our man Dinwiddie. And I don't play Spencer Dinwiddie very often at all. There's a reason for that. He chalks me most of the time. But I'm playing this play, man. Looking at Dinwiddie, taking over 12.5 PRA. So points, rebounds, and assists. He has cashed this line in 10 out of 10 games. Now, yes, they have had some injuries. They've had Doncic out some games. They've had PJ Washington out some games. They have had some games where this is skewed, like some of these games where he's playing. Let's go to his minutes right here. So he's playing over 30 minutes some games. On average, he's going to play mid-20s, so 22 to 25 minutes. It's going to be his average playing time, and you can see that in his last 4 games. But he has cashed it 10 straight. He has cashed it 12 of 23 on the season, and out of his last 20, he has cashed it 12 of 20. So a lot of these games, he didn't even come close. There's been a couple of games where he's played 11 and 8 minutes, and he had 0 PRA, and he does nothing but cardio. But as of lately, our man Dinwiddie has been balling, and I've got to take a chance on him. So if you come over here, if you hit this little filter button, you can pull his minutes per game. If we put his minutes per game at least 22 minutes, if he plays at least 22 minutes, which is pretty average, he cashed this 10 of 13 games on the season, which is 77%, averaging 18 PRA, which 18 is well over that 12.5. It's not even close. So I like the odds here for our man Dinwiddie. It's minus 105 odds, so really good value if you play straight bet this on BetMGM. But you can get it on most apps. Prizepicks doesn't have it right now. They had it on the board this morning. I don't know why it's not on there now, but it is what it is. So hopefully Prizepicks doesn't pull some bullcrap and they do post him. But I like Spencer Dinwiddie, man. I'm taking him over 12.5 PRA today. I think he's going to cash this out, and I've got him locked in. They are playing against Golden State. This should be a pretty decent competitive game. If you come over here to injuries, not really any major injuries today, not any key players that I see that are out. Obviously, Curry is game time decision. Wiggins is game time decision. But other than that, which I think they're going to play, not a whole lot going on. They're not missing like Doncic or anything. So I do think this game stays pretty close. Looking at Golden State, they give up 6th in the league in points, 25th in rebounds, and then 14th in assists. Go to shooting guard, it's 26, 26, and 23, which is a ton of stats. Then point guard, not so much. So looking at this, man, either way, I think Spencer Dinwiddie cashes this out. I like this play, and it is, like I said, on most platforms if you want to lock it in. If you want to play an alt line, obviously you can at 10.5 or at 9.5. I mean, this is pretty much a lock, in my opinion, for Dinwiddie. As long as he gets close to 22 minutes, we should be good. But I'm going to set this filter back to normal. That way for the next play, it doesn't do that. But Dinwiddie is pick number 1. For our second play of the day, we're jumping over to the Spurs game. We're taking our man Victor Wembanyama. We're locking him in over points and assists. I got this line at 25.5 points and assists. Where are we at? It may have got bumped on some sites. It looks like Outlier has it at 26.5. But I think it's safe to take it 26. I don't like playing a point bump, so if you can buy it down to 25.5 somewhere, I would. I got it 25.5 as a normal payout on Sleeper. It may still be on the board there. But Wembanyama's cashed just 10 of 20 games on the season. They're playing against Minnesota tonight. I think this is going to be a tough game for the Spurs for sure, and I think Wemby's going to have to step it up if they keep this game close. If you look at Minnesota, this is not a good matchup. It really isn't. 3 versus 3 and 3 in points and assists. They don't give up many stats. If you go to center, though, this does go up to 12th and 22nd. So they do give up a lot of stats to the center position. Power forward position is not really as much, but Wemby should be able to have a good game tonight based off matchups. I think he's going to be able to at least get 26 for us tonight. Head-to-head, Wemby cashed just 2 of 5 games versus Minnesota. He's missed his only game this season where he only had 20 points and assists. They did win that game 103 to 113. But either way, man, I like Wembanyama. I think he's going to have a good game. He's been playing pretty good as of lately. In his last 10, he's cashed at 7 of his last 10, averaging 34.5 points and assists. A couple of games he's had over 40, 45, and 52. So 52 is his ceiling versus Washington, which obviously Washington, one of the worst teams in the league, or the worst team in the league. And that one maybe a little bit skewed. But other than that, man, he just cashed at 35 versus Portland. I think he gets at least 26 tonight, and I got him over 25.5. I do want to say, guys, in our Discord yesterday, I forgot to even show this. I gave you guys a free slip yesterday on our free picks, and it ended up cashing you guys out. So if you tailed it, right here, Hartenstein, Trae Young did cash us out, $75, won us 150. I don't know why I didn't do a recap of some of these slips. I forget to do this in the video sometimes, just to show some of the winning slips. But we did give that to you for free yesterday. We cashed this one right here. I know there's more. We cashed another underdog slip. We didn't play much. We played a couple of slip, or I think we played like maybe one more slip other than this that missed on us. But other than that, man, we kept it kind of light on a 2-game NBA slate. It's not, don't want to force a lot of plays, but we did have a decent day. But other than that, guys, back to the picks. Wembanyama, 25.5 points and assists. I said all that to say this. I meant to pull up a sleeper slip. So I was going to pull up a free slip for you guys, which I will show you here because it's going to lead into our third play. I locked in this little protected play on Sleeper. So it's Champagnie, Dinwiddie, and that's Wembanyama. I don't know why Wembanyama's name doesn't show up on Sleeper's things. You can only play $20 on it. It's $20 protected play. It's a 3.99x. You win $80 if you win. But these are some of our plays. So you can see we got Wemby at 25.5 points and assists, paired with Dinwiddie, 12.5 PRA. And we got Champagnie over 0.5 assists. So this one's kind of a free square. I ain't going to say free square. All right, free square is not the word for Champagnie, because Champagnie can chalk sometimes, definitely. But 0.5 assists is going to be almost like a goblin. It's going to be a very low payout. You're not going to be able to get it on most platforms. But I will pull it up real quick for our third pick. So we'll pull Champagne up. Julian, not blocks. We're just going to click blocks for placeholder, hit assists. 0.5 assists. So he's cashed just 9 of his last 10 games. He has cashed just 20 of 25 games on the season. His ceiling is 6. His low is obviously 0. He's missed it 5 games. Looking at the head-to-head, he's cashed at 2 of his last 4 versus Minnesota. He had 3 his only game this season. If you look at minutes played, a lot of these games where he missed, he had 3 minutes, 17 minutes, 18 minutes, and then this last game he had 29 minutes. So looking at him on the season, right now he is averaging almost 30 minutes a game. He's getting plenty of playing time. For 30 minutes a game to not have an assist is crazy work. I will bet the over on that every time. Now that being said, it is minus 240 odds, so you're not going to straight bet this anywhere. You're going to have to play it in a parlay or play it with something unless you just wanted to straight bet it. You're more than welcome if you want for that low payout. But at 0.5 assists, I paired it on that slip to give a little bit better of a payout. So looking at matchup here, playing against Minnesota, we've already talked about that. They go up 3rd in the league in assists. If you go to small forward, it's 10th, so a little bit better, but still it's not going to be good to any other position except center. Overall, Minnesota does not give up many assists. But Champagnie is pick number 3 of the day. And then jumping into our next play of the day. This is going to be over on the Pelican side of thing. We just ran this play the other day. CJ McCollum. I'm taking him over 21.5 points. Where we at? So over 21.5 points. He's cashed at 5 of his last 10. He's cashed at 7 of 13 on the season. He's averaging 21.5, 4 points, so barely over that line, pretty much the exact same. Playing against the Pacers. So we already know the Pacers are one of the fastest paced teams in the league right now. Give up 26 in the league in points at 118 points per game. Go to point guard, it's 28th. Shooting guard is not many, but overall they give up a lot of stats. Our boy CJ should be able to get plenty of shot attempts. Come over here to injuries. Obviously, Brandon Ingram is still out. Zion Williamson is still out. So it's going to be up to our man Murray and CJ to cash us out here. So I like this play. Head-to-head, he's cashed at 2 of his last 3 versus the Pacers. One of them was this season back on the 25th, where he had 23 points. Last time he played CJ was his last game versus the Kings. He had 36 points, putting up 18.8 shot attempts per game. He had 24 his last game without Ingram and Zion. I think he puts up somewhere close to that tonight, especially if this game does stay close. I like to play for our man CJ. I've got him locked in. 21.5 points I think is way too low. And that's going to be our 4th play of the day. So for the next 2 picks, we are going to jump over to the NFL side of things. There's one play. You guys can already tell by my hat. I'll always have to play our man Brandon Aubrey. Like, Aubrey field goals made has been one of the biggest wagon plays that I've had in like the last couple of years. He's cashed me like every single time I've played him. And you come over here, over 1.5 field goals made. This is going to be a goblin on Prizepicks. He's cashed at 8 of his last 10. Dude's cashed just 11 of 13 games on the season. I'm pretty sure I've played him probably 9 or 10 of those 13 games. Every game Dallas plays, pretty much, I'm taking Aubrey, which means I did have him the 2 times he's chalked us, and he's probably been in the free picks the 2 times he's chalked us, but he still cashes out every single time. I know we played him 3 straight NFL slates, or 3 straight Cowboys games, and he's cashed us all 3 games. So I'm running it back, man. They're playing against Carolina. Carolina gives up one of the most amount of field goals in the league at 2.1 field goals per game. This game should be, I think it's going to be pretty competitive, honestly. I don't think Dallas is going to kill Carolina. I don't think Carolina is going to kill Dallas. So I like the matchup here versus Carolina, though. And we already know what Brandon Aubrey can do. He's averaging 2.6 field goal attempts per game. He has an 85% hit rate on his field goals. His longest field goal made average is 51. He has a 65-yarder so far this season. He can kick it anything. If they get past the midfield, he can kick the field goal. So with odds like that, Brandon Aubrey, we have to take at 1.5 field goals made, and I got it locked in as our 5th pick. So for our last play of the day, we'll go ahead and jump into that. It's going to be for our man Jameis Winston. I'm running it back with Jameis. He chalked us last time. He come really close. He had some opportunities. They had a bad beat at the end of the game. They ended up, he threw a pick on his first drive. They had a 3 and out, and then they fumbled on the punt. So it is what it is. They ran out of time. You can lock this line in at his Sheesh, man, I'm having a very hard time. Excuse me. You can lock in this line at his original number, which is 239.5, and I think he's going to cash that. Now, if you look at their matchup, they're playing against the Chiefs. Chiefs have one of the best running defenses in the game, or in the league, I mean. They have a mediocre pass defense, giving up 222 passing yards per game, which is 21st in the league. If you come here and look at Cleveland, they throw the ball 65% of the time. And if you look at the Chiefs' rushing defense, it's one of the best rushing defenses in the league. So even when they try to run the ball, they're probably not going to have much success. Come over here to rush attempts. You got Nick Chubb with 31% rush share. Injury news. We'll look at the injury side of things here. Man, there's so many injuries in football. You can't even find a player you're looking at. I'm not even going to look at these injuries right now. I don't think there's anything major for Cleveland that would cause him to chalk. But either way, if there is, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I didn't look through those injuries enough. But if there is, you can leave a comment down below and let me know. But Jameis Winston, 239.5. I think that's okay to take. I personally will be running one of his goblins, 224.5, which we ran last time, and he chalked barely, or the 199.5, which to me is pretty much free. I think he's going to cash that for sure. So if you want to play it super safe, you can take him at 199.5. If you want to play a little bit better of a payout, 224.5, I think is pretty safe. But if you want to go all in, man, go for the regular payout at 240. I think he's throwing for 240 tonight. I really do. I don't think they're going to beat the Chiefs, obviously, so I think they're going to be playing from behind. I think he has to air the ball out anyway. I don't think he has much of a choice. And I'm locking in our man Jameis Winston. I'm going to give him a chance one more time. If he chalks me this time, I will probably be fading him for a while. But regardless of that, man, I'm locking him in. If you come here to the last 5 games, averaging 311.6 passing yards per game. Obviously, anything past that, he wasn't even a starter. He only has 6 games so far this season starting. And that's why I went to last 5. But 311 passing yards per game with a 497 versus Denver. So hopefully this game stays close enough for Winston not to get like pulled or something. Hopefully he has a decent game. And I like him over 239.5, 224.5, or 199.5, whichever one you want. So little recap of our picks today, guys. We got Spencer Dinwiddie over 12.5 PRA. We got Wembanyama over 25.5 points and assists. We got CJ McCollum over 21.5 points. Julian Champagnie over 0.5 assists. Did I say Champagnie or Dinwiddie? Dinwiddie was PRA if I said Champagnie. But anyway, we got Dinwiddie 12.5 PRA, Champagnie 0.5 assists, Aubrey 1.5 field goals made, and then we got Jameis Winston over passing yards. You can play either his Goblin or his original line. I can pull these up over here on Prizepicks if you want. I don't know if what you guys prefer. I've seen other channels that do things a little bit different than me that don't even pull up Prizepicks do pretty well. So I'm trying to do I'm trying to make the channel as good as I can. But let me know. Do you guys like seeing me pull the plays up in Prizepicks, or would you prefer me just find an app like this and just like talk about the plays? Because either way, I'm fine with whatever works best for you. I know some people probably like me to do the little placeholders so that you can skip through the video and actually see the plays that I'm playing. But I don't play them in a parlay, in case you were wondering. But most of these are on Prizepicks. It does look like obviously Dinwiddie's not on here. Wemby was bumped by a point, and then they got CJ 22, so he's 0.5 points higher, which is okay to take. But regardless, man, Prizepicks is here. Just let me know what you guys want to see. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Make sure you guys leave a like and comment on the video for a chance at free VIP, and I will see you guys in the next video.